Oh, that was weird. It like cut her off, so she wasn't talking, but I could still hear her sword sliding. You know what? I think I'm gonna go through. Where is she? She's someplace. Am I blind? Did I miss her? I need to go through D's, but I want to go through D's event first. Where is Marian? Why can't I see her? There she is. Modernia, my bad.
The bandages you gave me are my most treasured possession.
I want to go through it because
I won't share them with anyone.
I'm curious. It's all about the lore. I actually, the thing is, I don't mind Marian. I only put her in trash because of the spiders as a joke. She's okay. Even though she does come off a bit dopey or like slow. Because what do you expect? I mean, she was corrupted, quotation marks, but she also is the if you go through the last Kingdom event, then you'll know what I'm talking about. She's might be the queen of the raptures. Stuff like that. And I'm trying to figure out. It's the thing though, because was Marian like always the queen, or did the subconscious of the queen take over Marian's body, and now she thinks she's Marian? Is it something like that, where their minds have kind of merged or something? Of course, we know that the core of the Ark is a rapture core. That's what's running the Ark. So did she get expelled from the core somehow? It's all very interesting. Also, an interesting thing is that if Cinderella, she beat the queen and did basically the central government scavenge the queen's body and take the core into the Ark, and that's when they finished closing up the Ark. I don't know. I've spent too many theories. Let's just get into this. I don't even know what voice I'm going to do for her. Don't tell me it's all going to be really bad stuff of her trying to act normal. She wears her underwear on her head or on the outside of her clothes or something like that. Why do the Nikkes even need underwear? Right? It's not like there's anything down there, right? Right? Anyway. Alright. First things first. We need to teach her how to speak. Anise. Have you ever taught someone how to speak before? No. Me neither. How about you, Rappy? No. What should we do then? It'll be fine. No one taught me how to speak, and I got the gift of gab big time. Without yourself, a big mouth, but you stuff your face full of junk food. I'm sure someone taught you. Master, are you good at teaching someone how to speak? No. Seems like no one's qualified for the job. Well, we need to figure something out fast. We can't let her be mute her entire life. Let's start with the basis. How about self-introductions? Maybe telling her our names will make things a bit easier. Are you sure about that? The only way to be sure is to give it a try. Alright, my name is Anise. Anise. Got it? Anise. Anise. You. Ni. S. Good. Anise. I give up. Anise pounds her head against the wall. Oh, damn. Does she leave a dent? Typical Anise. Not a patient bone in her body. My turn then. I'm not going to start with something as trivial as names. If you want to understand how the world works... Whoops. I don't speak good either. If you want to understand how the world works, You've got to know what makes it run. Repeat after me. Firepower. Firepower. Oh. Did you see that? I knew it. Firepower transcends all languages, nationalities, classes, everything. Grab. Huh? Why are you grabbing my hand? Firepower. That's right. Firepower strong, right? Firepower. I don't think my name is Firepower, do you? Firepower. Yeah. I sure do love Firepower, but my name's Neon. Neon. Firepower. I'm talking out as well. Neon crouches down on the floor and stares out the window. Rappy, you're up. I don't feel very confident. Why don't you try, Commander? Who am I? Commander. Commander, good. Amazing. Amazing. She barely knows anything at this point, but she's still complimenting you. No, that's... For some reason, she's good at saying the word commander. I'm kind of jealous. Commander, I really don't think this is the proper way to go about this. Even if she's learning fast, she needs a proper education. You're right, but... Dude, they could have had an event where Marian went to one of the stupid schools that they have with frickin' why am I forgetting their names? The problem is, who can train her and how? Oh, we could have Marciana. I'll ask for a language education grant. We can teach her together. If we're going to do this, we have to do it right. We'll have to educate ourselves as well. Is that really necessary? Yes. Fine. Yes. Marian has come back, and that's a good thing. However, we're largely responsible for what happened, so now's not the time for us to step up. Wait, now is the time. Not. Oh my God. Why am I struggling with English? So now's the time for us to step up to the plate. I suppose you're right. If only we had been more. There's no point dwelling on the past. Let's just focus on what we can do in the here and now. We can help her this time around, unlike before. We can find another way, something other than simply pointing a gun at her head and pulling the trigger. You're really invested in this, aren't you? I am. Well, the thing is, Rappy's doing it because she feels responsible, just like Snow White kind of feels responsible for letting Marian, leaving our clutches and getting hurt. And then also, she's doing it for me. Okay, then let's do it. Time to put on my teaching hat. I'll be the teaching assistant in charge of weapons. Whatever. Get Neon out of here. We're not quite there yet, Neon. Okay. I can see how seriously you're taking this, Rappy. In that case, I'll do everything I can to be a good teacher. Good luck, everyone. Fucking rolling my eyes. Why are you talking like you're not part of this? You need to help us out as well. Me? It's all in your job title, Master. Is that really your job title? Regardless, obviously you need to pitch in. It would be a great help if you joined us. Okay, I'll try. Thank you. How come I'm not more into doing this? Especially since, supposedly, as the commander, I'm the one that wants to save Marian the most. Right? Conversation. 3 days after training began. Now, how do you read this? Bed. That's right, bed. And what is the bed used for? Sleep. That's right, very good. 3 days later. Tell me what comes next, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5. Tuesday. You got it. 3 more days later. You tore up the commander's favorite magazine. What should you say? I have a question. Is it one of those magazines where pretty girls only wear underwear? Or what? Listen, I swear I do not have any of those. As commander, I use the internet. No. What am I saying? There's all these Nikkes around. I'm sure some of them would be willing. That's right. What? I should say? Sorry. Right. Well done. 3 days later still. Imagine someone has done something nice for you. What should you say to them? Commander, I like you. Let's try that again. Someone has done something nice for you. What do you tell them? Thanks. Thank you. Good, good. Why didn't it work when I asked her? Why did it work for me? It worked for them. I'm not sure. Come on. 3 more days later. Are we going to study today too? Of course. We mustn't neglect our studies. Or our training. No rest for the wicked. Huh? Studies and training? I thought it was studies and firepower. Studying is no fun. Can we just play today? No can do. If you don't study, you'll end up just as dumb as Neon. Yeah! I don't want that. Yes, exactly. Fucking retard. She'll learn really fast though. She's speaking fairly fluently already. Probably because she's got such a good teacher. No, it's because I'm smart. Oh right, that must be it. You two aren't good teachers. Rappy is good teacher. From now on, I want to teach, okay? Rappy? Yes. I think her personality has changed. Huh? I'm hungry. I want to eat. Stomp, stomp. Huh? Hey, no! That's for tomorrow morning. But I'm hungry right now. You just ate dinner a while ago. Yes, and I'm hungry again. I may not be hungry tomorrow morning. So I need to eat when I'm hungry. And am I supposed to buy that? Anise, what do you do when you're hungry? I eat. Am I different from you, Anise? You and I are the same. You said that you eat when you are hungry. It's the same for me. Commander, help me. If you eat too much, you get sick. If you eat everything now, everyone else will go hungry in the morning. But everyone might not be hungry tomorrow morning. If that happens, we'll need to throw out food out. I will eat some now. Fine, go ahead and eat. What bizarre logic. Well, you can't argue with crazy person's logic. So are we going to go hungry tomorrow morning? The fucking retard. Is it Anderson? Oh, it's Ingrid. How are things? The way she talks. How are things? Wait, no. How is she doing? She's eating tomorrow's breakfast as we speak. That was an awful quick reply. You must be not that busy. I happen to have some time on my hands as well. I'll pay you all a visit. Tell me everything that happened. Okay. I'll be there in 10 sec. What is it? Ingrid said she'll be here in 10 seconds. What? I'm coming. That's what she said. Welcome. Ah, that lady's scary. Hello, would you like to eat together? No, thank you. I've already eaten. That's good, because I just finished everything anyway. Well, I suppose it's a good thing I finished dinner then. Let's talk. How long have you been teaching her? About 15 days. You saw it yourself. Her brain was in the same state as a newborn. However, she was up and walking just 2 days after waking up. I thought her physical abilities were extraordinary, but her conversational skills back there are not something that could be achieved in 2 weeks' time. It's all thanks to our education. Don't be so full of yourself. That wasn't my point. There's something more going on here. I wasn't expecting it. There's something about her. I want to investigate further. Investigate? I realize that it's a strong word, but it won't be anything too intense.
The larger an investigation is, the more likely it is to fail. Consider it more like a simple medical examination. You may be apprehensive, but it's necessary. Sooner or later.
Oop, what did I say? I accidentally clicked on it. Promise there's nothing dangerous about it.
I promise. Besides, I'm not convinced there's anything I could do that would pose any danger to her.
What do you mean by that? An examination. Right. There's no need to worry. It's all very routine. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't. Are you sure? Positive. Are you 100% positive? Cross my heart. Okay, but are you really sure? Rappy, she's asking you a question. You should answer her. Hurry up and hurry and answer. Is there any point in me even answering? Rappy, are you super duper ultra positive? Yes, absolutely positive. What's up with the knees? Oops. Okay, I'll trust you. Marian walks quietly into the examination room. What's wrong? Got a headache? No, I'm fine. You know, I forgot. She kind of treats Rappy like like her mother. And then what am I, the father? Or the love interest? Are you sure you're fine? Are you absolutely 100% sure that you're fine? 3 hours later.
All done.
That took quite a while.
Well, this is an unusual case after all.
Where is she now?
She's visiting in the lounge. She wanted a treat for having to go through the examination. She requested chocolate and ice cream, so I accommodated her. She wasn't keen on sharing, so she said she'll be out once she finishes.
So if I ask for some chocolate ice cream, do I get some too?
Then by the by, I suppose it's high time we discuss the test results.
Boss, don't ignore me.
In summary, we're still completely in the dark here.
What procedures did you perform this time around?
The most basic ones around. Fluid, tissue testing, x-ray, etc. We used a lot of high-performance equipment in our prior testing, but that got us nowhere. We figured she might have some sort of built-in performance jammer, so we figured we'd stick to the basics this time, but same old story. We couldn't find anything noteworthy.
Can you give us some more details?
Take the fluid examination, for example. The needle was unable to puncture her skin. We had expected that, so we used a needle made of titanium, but that didn't change anything. Then, when the needle didn't even make a mark.
Not even one made of titanium?
It defies all scientific reasons. Naturally, tissue testing wasn't a possibility either. I was unable to extract the hair, but it evaporated the moment I pulled it out.
You can't be serious.
The same goes for her saliva. It evaporated immediately and left no trace. It's as if something or someone is covering the tracks.
What about the x-rays?
Completely useless. They just show us complete white. Her results in our simple physical ability test weren't like anything we've seen. She exceeds the typical strength threshold for a Nikke by leaps and bounds. We carried out some intelligence tests as well. We determined her current IQ is equivalent to that of a 7 to 10-year-old child. All that in 15 days.
I knew it. We had the right idea with our training. Right? I feel proud. Somebody... You see that Neon was trying to talk to her boss. I think it's funny that people are like, Neon has connection to Deep. We all know she works for Ingrid. I mean, so does Rappy. I don't know why Ingrid always has these random Nikke. She ends up with like the weird Nikkes that are freaking Neon, Rappy. I mean, technically she ended up with Marian. I think she has other... I think she just finds Nikkes that can be useful. Unlike how Macilis is. Macilis is like, our tech is best. I'm getting emotional. Starting to tear up. Huh? I thought I'd be Forgotten how to cry.
Be quiet. I thought the examination could help us get to the bottom of this. But it seems we're at a dead end. We can't even figure out how we got to this. How she got to be this way.
Not even a hunch?
None whatsoever. Her transformation is complete mystery to us.
Man, she's gonna go crazy when she sees her second transformation. This is Dragon Ball Z.
She's been through a total of 2 changes at this point, and we're utterly clueless as to the origins behind those changes. We don't know the cause in a word.
What? Cause in a word.
In other words, now it can be said that it is the absolute worst case scenario.
So what now?
Nothing. We can't do anything until we find a way to conduct a proper examination.
Let's go snack some of that chocolate ice cream then.
Yes. There's one last thing. A way we could potentially examine her. We fire a continual high-powered laser to create a hole in her body. Then we open her up and see what we can find.
Yeah, I'm not gonna... You're going to do that? What?
Fire a high-powered laser to focus on a small area. From what mana and ether tell me, a small opening threshold should appear in about 2 minutes. We then expand that opening and look inside.
You don't have to get into such detail.
When you're asking for an explanation?
If you so much as lay a finger on her, you're dead meat. I don't care if you're a CEO of Elysion. Anise! If she was actually planning on going through with it, I'm sure she would have done it already.
I fully realize how risky it is. We need to find something more feasible.
So, where do we go from here?
Go back to what you were doing. I hope you can comply with the inspection when we ask for it in the future.
Okay.
Dirt, can you keep her in line?
What?
Can you keep Modernia under control? She's dangerous. She could tear the Ark to pieces if she wanted to.
Well, actually, I don't know. We had 2 heretics and Chatterbox in the Ark. And a Rapture invasion happening on top of that. And I actually think we did pretty well. The only thing that screwed it up was fucking Crow and Uni, who got people killed. She would never do something like that. Even if something like that happened, which it won't, I'd stop it.
It's clear what you have to do. Make sure you'll be able to... She is able to control her own strength and doesn't pose a threat to those around her. If it's decided that she's even the slightest bit dangerous...
Stop. Don't worry. That will never happen.
I'll just have to trust you on that.
Huh? Why is everyone so gloomy? How was examination? Did you have a good time? Of course not. But at least the chocolate and ice cream was... Oh! What I mean is, I was going to share with you guys, but there wasn't that much left, so I just finished it off. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Commander, are you okay? You seem troubled. I'm fine. You don't need to worry. Oh. Commander, what's wrong? Did I do something wrong? It's not that. Oh. Are you crying? Commander, are you mad because of me? Sorry. I'm sorry I don't have the chocolate ice cream alone. You didn't say any. It's just that it was so delicious. No, that's not it. Commander, it's just upset. Nothing came out of the examination. Yeah, that's it. You're one tough cookie, so the needle couldn't burst through. But you need shots in order to get healthier. The Commander were, you might get sick. Commander, is that true? That's right. Then I'll get the shot.
That's impossible. The needles won't come close to penetrating your skin.
That's because I was resisting. I don't like needles. I'll let you give me a shot this time. Are you mad? The next day.
We got the results. Come to MMR. Alone. That's it.
Wait. Is it Jan? I'm having flashbacks. Jan, it's she's pretending to be Ingrid. Let's go to the MMR. It's funny that she's in the Marcellus Research Institute. About time you got here.
Well, what about the results?
For fluids, nothing special. Same as any other Nikkes. However, her tissue is a different story.
You were able to collect a skin tissue sample?
I managed to do that when she wasn't paying attention. She's not as invincible as we thought. It's only when she's actively resisting that she can harden her skin to such an incredible degree.
Well, what did you find?
Her tissue material is completely fused together.
With rapture material?
Yes. It's as if her rapture makeup has filled in the missing parts of her composition. Or potentially the other way around. As a scientist, I'm unsure as to whether these words should be coming out of my mouth. But this fused material is close to perfection. It's sort of amalgamation of skin, muscle, and dead skin cells. Electrical stimulus can control its hardness and flexibility, and it possesses an incredible range. We could reproduce what we're seeing here. If we could reproduce what we're seeing here, technology in the Ark could be pulled 100 years into the future.
I see.
This proves by combining composition seen in both Nikke and a Rapture, it is possible to make it up for the shortcomings in each. It's as if it was made like this from the beginning.
Stop! That's enough. Dispose of all your findings. I want you to forget everything you saw here.
Yes. Okay.
That includes you as well, Dirt. Go back to the outpost.
What happens next? Made that way from the beginning. Were they saying that when Marian came out of the Ark, she was already like that? Is that what they're saying? It's so confusing.
Nothing. This all ends here. All experiments and examination will cease. It poses too great a danger to the Ark.
Really? Hey, Commander.
Master, look at this!
On top of the table lies a bar of small chocolate. What's this? The lady gave it to me. She said it's a treat for putting up with those painful shots. Sorry, but I ate a few while I was waiting for you. But I still left you one. Thanks. Here, try it. Modernity takes the chocolate from the table and puts it into my mouth. Ooh. A sweet but bitter taste seeps throughout my mouth. They crash? Oh my god. Failed to update information. Gosh darn it. The chocolate killed. It was poison. How could Marian do this to me? She killed me.
Let's go full power.
I can't believe that happened. I was murdered by Marian. She poisoned me. Dang it, now I have to find her again. I already forgot where I saw her. Is she at the bottom? I can't remember. Yo, I need to go through freaking ethers. See what this crazy stuff she has. Her question. Hey! Yeah, I guess that was the end. That was the end. That's right. That's why it crashed. Hey! Who did this to my bed? Oh.
What is it?
Someone squashed sauce all over my blankets and didn't clean it up. Now it's all stained.
That was you.
What?
It happened yesterday. You said you were going to wash it later, but I guess that never happened.
What? You're making that up. It's true. Well, it's already stained anyway. There's no point in getting upset, I guess.
If it had been someone else, would you be so forgiving, I wonder? Something wrong?
No, nothing.
Oh. Anis, check the foot of the bed.
Huh? Anis looks at the foot of the bed. Written on it is, "Someone help me. Anise weighs a ton. She's gonna crush me." You come here. The two chase each other around the dorm. Shall we start eating? Let's. Good job, Marian. Alright, it's almost done. Can we turn the fire off then? No, we need to crank up the flames. What's the piece of resistance in the cooking? Firepower. 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 Whoosh. Soaring flames rise up from the gas stove. The ceiling turns black, and a burning smell fills the room. Finished. Finished. Just a little extra crispy, that's all. Extra crispy? It's practically charcoal. What's so bad about that? Charcoal is good for your skin, after all. It's not good, so give me something edible, guys. Let me take care of this. I'll help. Thank you. 1 hour later. The sound of clicking tableware echoes throughout the dorm. Another bowl. You're eating a lot. I'm a growing girl. I need to eat a lot. Why don't you eat ham? You gotta savor something this good. In a flash, Modernity devours Annie's piece of ham. Mmm, delicious. Hey, I was saving that. I know, that's why I ate it. You waited too long to eat it. It may go bad. Ugh, so annoying. Master and Raven's cooking skills are getting better every day. What's your secret? No secret. It's just the result of having to do it over and over. Neon, you're not eating either. Allow me. In a flash, Neon's piece of ham is no more. Delish. Ugh. Yeah, disgusting. Why are you spitting out food? Spicy. It's spicy. Well, guess someone must have covered it in hot sauce. Wonder who could have done that. It must be their way of punishing habitual ham thief. Commander, water, water. I bring Modernia some water. Thank you. Splash. The glass of water flies out of Modernia's hand and lands in Rappy's head. Oh, it's time for a shower already? Let me join. Oh my gosh. 30 minutes later. After our meal, we decided to drink some tea. Why is eating so exhausting? I'm going straight to bed after finishing my tea. Me too. Oh, Commander. I'm curious about something. What is it? What were you doing? Wait, what was I doing? No. What were you going to do if I didn't pull the trigger then? Huh? Huh? What? What's wrong with everyone? You remember? I don't remember the details. I only remember the commander standing there, a gun in their hand, not knowing what to do. I remember pulling the trigger myself. What's going on here? Do you remember what happened after that? No. I don't remember. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. Then answer me, I'm curious. What were you going to do if I didn't pull the trigger? I don't know. All I know is I didn't want to do it. If it ever happens again, what will you do? It won't happen again. Yes, never. I don't know what it is, but I agree. Shut the fuck up. How about you, Commander? We'll never allow something like that to happen again. I probably wouldn't be able to make a decision then either. That's why I like you, Commander. And the rest of you. I like all of you. Very, very much. That was an interesting ending. Also, this one was pretty short. Besides getting poisoned by candy. It didn't have much in the. I thought it'd be a little bit more lore. Well, at least you know she kind of remembers that I shot her in the head. Well, technically she pulled the trigger. And then the examination stuff. I mean, we already knew that she was mixed with Rapture stuff. It is interesting though that Ingrid wanted to get rid of it Makes me kind of curious what's going to happen when Cinderella and Marian meet. Will Cinderella identify her as the queen and try to kill her? Because, I mean, that's Cinderella's main goal. She's fucking... It's like, I want to destroy the queen. I mean, hell, all the other pilgrims want to... They want to kill the queen. Of course, how the pilgrims going to react to seeing Cinderella. I wonder what's going to happen. We won't know. We won't know. That's why I'm super curious. Part of the reason why... The whole reason I went through that is actually because there's a guy I follow on Twitter called Marian Enjoyer, and I was disappointed when he answered a person who was asking the question like, what future content do you want? And he didn't even mention Marian at all, and I called him out. I'm like, hey, don't you want to know what happened after the Kingdom event? Did you want... No, probably the next arc of the story is probably going to be stuff dealing with Dorothy and burning him. At least that's what I assume. I need to beat Behemoth. I need to finish chapter 25. It's... I'm getting there. I just need to get a little bit more powerful. Just a little bit more. Probably next week I'll see if I can try again. Maybe. Make me happy, Alec.
My dream is to install Boom on every